What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer, and we've officially maxed out all the archetypes in FC 26 clubs for now. So I want to make a video going over my favorite one or two from each category, the one that I've used the most, and how long it took me. So I'll show you guys my stats, which is pretty crazy. So let's start with the forward, guys. My favorite one from the forward has been the finisher, guys. Why? Because this one's the pure striker build if you want to score a lot of goals because of the low driven shot plus, guys. The low driven shot plus is so good of a play style that this is why it is used a lot in the competitive scenes. Why strikers use it in the competitive scene, because it's so hard for goalkeepers to save the low driven shots, whether you're coming up against an AI goalkeeper or a human goalkeeper. As long as you're aiming it properly to those the weak side of the goalkeeper or even the near post, you're going to score. So definitely the finisher has been my favorite one. And if you guys want the build, just let me know. We already made videos on all these archetypes that we're going to talk about, besides like one or two. And I normally use the finisher as a 6-1. I don't play it small. So yeah, the finisher has definitely been my favorite one. I also want to take a look at the stats. I don't know how many goals I've scored with it. I played 139 matches with it and scored 275 goals, which I don't know. I mean, I'm not a striker. That's not my main position, but I'd say it's pretty decent if you ask me. Now, guys, the next one from the forward, that is my second favorite one, is the Magician, guys. This one's dribbling is very good. From the forward, this one definitely has the best dribbling. Now, I normally use this one small. I use this one, I think, at 5'9", the height it was. Oh, I use it at 5'7" as striker. And it felt really good and agile, especially because of that technical plus, guys. When you press that RB or R1, this gets activated and you can just maneuver, get through the defense or even the midfielders so much easier. You can also combine this with some skill moves, and yeah, man, you can get some really good dribbling to beat your opponent. So this one's definitely was my second favorite one. And I can't forget to mention the finesse shot plus. The low driven finesse shot plus are very effective, much more effective than doing regular finesse shots. Don't even bother using finesse shots plus from outside the box. You might get lucky and score one, but this year scoring from outside the box is nearly impossible. But yeah, the Magician was definitely a really good one to use, especially if you like to dribble and do skill moves. We also went with the Trickster Plus as well with it, so we can do those little nice ball roll fake that you can only pull off if you have the Trickster. I don't know how many games I've used this, and I usually use this mostly at striker, guys. Now the cool thing about the Magician is, guys, I played 73 games with it, 67 assists and 83 goals. Not a great stat. The cool thing about this archetype that I like a lot, that's unique from the other ones, besides having it having good dribbling, is that you can also use this as a false nine, a center forward, which is center forward false nine, because you can get the incisive pass plus, guys. So if you're the type of false nine or attacker that likes to set up your teammates and also score, the Magician is perfect for that, because of the incisive pass plus that you can get, which will give you high long passing and high vision, which is excellent. So that's a really cool thing about the Magician as well. And I normally use it as striker and cam. Now the target, guys, the target wasn't bad. I didn't hate it. I think a target is perfect if you like to play tall. If you like to play 6'3", 6'4", or 6'5", go with the target, mainly because of the precision header plus. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the precision header plus, but guys, it's good. Just make sure you have a good winger that knows how to cross. Make sure you have a teammate that knows how to kick corner kicks, because I've seen a lot of people not knowing how to kick corner kicks. And if you have those two things and you know how to aim and power your header properly, you're going to score a lot of headers with this build, because that's what it's meant to do. You're meant to play tall, be dominant in the air, and score headers. You guys can see from those clips that, we were scoring those headers as long as I was aiming it properly, which I was. And, the times I did miss was because either I gave it too much power or I just didn't aim it properly. But yeah, man, the target is perfect if you like playing tall. You can get the Enforcer Plus. We're not going to spend too much on the play styles, because we made a separate video going over that. But yeah, the target was probably my least favorite one. My two favorite ones were definitely the finisher and the Magician. Now, for the midfielder, guys, the Spark, man. This one was really fun at winger. Now, I did use this one also as striker. And, it wasn't the greatest as striker, but you're very fast. So if you want to be just fast, all about pace, then you could use it as a striker. I mostly used it at winger because that rapid plus and quick step plus combination is so deadly, and I think it's underrated. I mean, there's only two other, well, this archetype and I think the Marauder are the only two archetypes that you can have the rapid plus and the quick step plus. But this was definitely one of my favorite ones from the midfielder. Especially we had that, well, we only use the 4-star skill move, but when you have the Trickster, it's nice to do some skill moves out in the wing. I do recommend having the 5-star skill moves, especially if you're going to be coming up against Ennies or humans a lot. And then, yeah, we just went with a 5'9" winger build. Now, from the rest, I didn't really like the creator that much because I don't really like to play cam. But yeah, the creator's good if you like playing cam and just feeding your teammates. My other two favorite ones were the Maestro and the Recycler. Now, I think my favorite one, besides the Spark, was the Recycler, guys, because I use this as CB, CDM, and fullback. I use it in 3 different positions most of the time, and it can be played in multiple positions like I just mentioned, and it also comes with good playstyle plus. It comes with the intercept plus, which you get at level 50, and it comes with the press movement plus, even though I took mine out, and I went with the pink pass plus because those driven passes are deadly, and they do have, the Recycler does have good specializations as well, so this is a really good build. But my third favorite one was the Maestro, guys, just because I love the pink pass plus and the Tiki Taka plus. Now, I did use a couple games at this as CM, but mostly I use it as center back because I had to, because the majority of people always need center backs. But these two playstyles are really good. I've seen a lot of people use the Maestro at CDM, CM, and Cam. But mostly those two positions, CM and CDM. The Maestro is perfect if you like to do box-to-box. If you like to attack and defend, the Maestro is perfect because of that, because of the playstyles that you have. And I think the specializations aren't really worth it. Maybe the Tech Plus. But yeah, the Maestro is perfect for like a CDM, box-to-box. I would say my favorite one from the midfielder was the Spark, Recycler, Maestro, and then my least favorite one was the Creator. Next, we got the defender, guys. The Marauder, man. The Marauder was a fun one to use because I mainly use it at fullback. I did use it at CB a couple times, but mostly at fullback. But man, the Bruiser Plus is so fun to use. It's so satisfying bullying off your opponents off that ball. You guys can see from this clip, we were just bullying people off and then winning the possession for our teammates. You know, the Marauder has okay. The Rapid Plus isn't bad if you're going to be using this as a left mid or right mid. But like I said, I normally use it as a fullback and right back. And yeah, the Bruiser Plus is just a dominant playstyle in general. This was a fun build to use, not going to lie. Now, the engine. This one surprised me the most. Out of all the archetypes that I used, this one was the most, I would say, underrated. Yeah, underrated, because if you guys saw my earlier stream at the start of the year, like the first month, the first week, I was bashing on this. Now, this one comes with the Jockey and the Relentless. I would highly recommend removing the Relentless because even if you're going to be playing box-to-box CDM, you don't need the Relentless. You really don't. You can... the stamina just doesn't go down. But this one surprised me a lot, guys, because how good the Jockey felt on it. The Jockey felt very, very good on this. So if you're playing CDM, CB, I mostly used it at CB, and it was cool. It was really fun, super responsive when I was defending. And I went with the Tiki Taka Plus just because I didn't like the Relentless Plus. The Intercept Plus was good on it, but for me personally, I went with the Tiki Taka. And yeah, this was definitely the one that surprised me the most. I didn't think I was going to like this one, but I did. Now, we have my favorite build, or it's in, well, when I'm playing center back, this is the one I'm using, guys. This is the one I'm using. We made a video on this already. This is definitely my favorite one because I play center back. That's been my position for the last 15 and a half years. Not much to say, guys. This is a pure CB build. You're a freaking rock in the back. You're going to win all your aerial battles, 99.5% of them, because you have the Aerial Fortress Plus. I also play 6'5" on this build, so yeah, if I lose an aerial battle, it's because either I got pushed off or I didn't time my aerial battle, but I love this build a lot. And of course, we went with the Block Plus, so we can get a lot of blocks. The Bruiser Plus is good on this, by the way. It is very good, so it's all up to you which one you would replace. But for me personally, I like the Block Plus on it. You get so many clutch blocks. Also, I think this is the build that I've played with the most, if I'm not mistaken. I have 208 matches played with this build. So yes, I think this is the build that I played with the most, which makes sense because that's my main position, CB. Now my next one, guys, is the progressor. This is the one that I use in competitive at fullback. I use 6'4". You guys can see the build there. I'm not gonna show the pace and all that. The pace is 90 both. But yeah, this is the build that I use at fullback, and I love it, guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is the one I've been using competitive in tournaments. When I'm playing fullback and I'm not grinding, this is the one I'm using. That long ball pass plus is so good. I think it's underrated as a fullback because you can find your opponents, not your opponents, your teammates on the opposite side of the pitch, and it's so good with the quick stop plus combination. And the progressor has really good playstyle specialization, and the progressor can be played in multiple positions, guys. Like I'm using that fullback. You can use it as CB. You can use it as CDM. I've seen someone use it at cam. Yes, I've seen someone use the progressive at cam because you can get the long ball pass plus and the ping pass plus. I've only seen like 2 or 3 people use it at cam, so keep that in mind. And I think this is my second most used archetype, most likely. So, and then guys, and then for the keeper, guys, this is the only one we're missing to level up, if I'm being honest. But I'm not going to max. I don't think I'm going to max this one out. Most goalkeepers, guys, they use a shot stopper. Now, I know I maxed out this one, but I didn't play with this at a goalkeeper. I don't know how to play goalkeeper. I'd be really, really, really bad. I use it as center back. So, yeah, not much to say about the goalkeeper one. But this is the most popular one people use in competitive and the one FC most people use. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen. And now, guys, how long did it take me to max out all these archetypes? Let's take a look at my stats, guys. This is, I think, what most of you guys also wanted to see. We have 26 days and 1 hour and 28 minutes in this game. If you put 26 days into hours, we can do it really quick, and I can tell you how many hours that is. That is 624 hours plus 1 hour, so 625 hours, guys. It has taken me to max out all this, and sometimes I did use consumables, but sometimes I didn't. Like these last 3.5 weeks, we haven't gotten consumables, so I was mostly just grinding divisions and playoffs, guys. Playoff is a good way to get a lot of XP, which a lot of people underestimate the playoffs. Like once you're done with your playoffs, make a new club, guys, and keep spamming your playoffs, because playoffs you get way more XP and you can just level up a little bit quicker. Remember, the playoffs only last 1 week. By the time you see this video, the playoffs will have ended already. But yeah, guys, let me know what's been your favorite archetype to use, which one has been your most underrated, and which one is your least favorite. I don't really have a least favorite. I would say probably the creator is my least favorite, honestly. And then my favorite one from each would probably be the finisher, the spark recycler, and then boss and progressor. But other than that, guys, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.